super hilarious comedian. This man gave me so many opportunities for shows. I tell you, he's the GOAT when it comes to us in this group, man. That's why I want to put him last, and y'all can enjoy him. Y'all make some noise right now for my dog, John Sorrell. George Michael, give it up for George Michael. All right, that was fun. Let's get into this shit. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. We got freaking Mouth of the South out here just running around. Like she's got what's going on with Mouth over there a few minutes ago. I thought she was playing freeze tag with everybody. You know, what the hell is happening? Y'all want to hear my story? Yeah, we know you got kicked out of church and you got kicked out of a funeral home, man. Look at you. I mean, you come in there with an oversized t-shirt that you stole from your grandfather and you're like, I'm gonna get kicked out of church. Yeah, you'll get kicked out of church. You walk in like that. Get them blowjobs. Whew, man. Feels good in here. I don't know what's going on with these speakers back here, but there's a lot that can happen with all these speakers back here, you know? Y'all got some serious movement going on in here. I know, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be in church with the chairs. I don't know what's going on. You said these churches, we'd have a damn wedding in here with these chairs. I love that. We can just transition this thing into a wedding. I'll bring my girlfriend up here. We'll get married. You know? There's always like a little mystery when you walk into these places, isn't there? You're always like, what's going on in here? What are y'all, part of the Illuminati? What is this? It's scary in here. I don't want to be afraid of anybody. They're like, you can get beer for 50 cents in here still. Y'all ain't professional drinkers, you know what I mean? Professionals. I got some family like that, man. My family used to run moonshine. So we're professional drinkers. I don't know why I just brought that up. You know, it's funny, you ended your set with a word of prayer. I was going to open up with a word of prayer, but we'll just take up the tithe and offering. We'll just do that. We can do that here in a minute. We'll take up 2 of them. You know, one's never enough. We'll get what's his name's garbage bag over here, Mouth's garbage bag. We'll loop it around a couple times and see what happens. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people, I'll say this, a lot of people used to call me and they'd be like, you know, my friends would be black or whatever, and they would always say, hey, you're a white guy. Y'all don't know how to cook, you know? I'm from the South, I'm from Georgia and shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we know how to cook, man. You guys used to live with us. You know what I mean? I know how to cook. Jeez. Oh, man. I do got 5 kids. I had 5 kids. I had 5 kids, and now I've got 6 kids. I moved down here to Florida, and I met some chick that was like, I manifested you. Y'all ever heard of that? Y'all ever heard of that sorcery? Y'all know that's demonic, don't you? Y'all, you know they're going to hell, people that believe in that. That ain't a real Jesus talk in the morning. You don't hear a pastor talking about manifesting stuff. If you do, he's taking all your money. I'll tell you that. She said, I manifested you. I said, you know, I've got 5 kids and 2 divorces. And she said, you want to move in? I was like, damn, these girls are wild down here. South Florida girls are crazy. So I moved down here, I got 6 kids now, so I'm really just like the poor version of Nick Cannon, you know what I mean? I got 3 baby mamas, 1 more, and I'm at every barbecue. I make a pretty good potato salad. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I put deviled eggs in mine. Y'all don't know nothing about deviled eggs. I'm thirsty. Hey, you guys ever see, I'll tell you something funny. You ever made a guy laugh like really hard, but they didn't move their mouth? You know what I'm saying? They're like, you know what I mean? It's like going to a white church kind of. It's kind of like going to a white church a little bit. You know, they just sit there and every now and then they'll like a golf clap. Yeah. I made this guy laugh like that the other day, right? I just come to find out he didn't have any teeth. And now I'm embarrassed, you know? But I didn't know he didn't have any teeth. He started giving me, like, trying to sell me on cryptocurrency. Y'all into cryptocurrency? Y'all all into it? Yeah. A guy that sells cryptocurrency looks like milk, but is white. You know what I'm saying? He always looks like a guy that just came off the beach. Like, I got a new idea. I'm selling crypto. I'm like, fix your tooth first, man. You're missing a front tooth. I can't take financial advice from a guy that's talking about me putting everything in some kind of weird data. I don't even know what it is. Go fix your tooth first and we'll talk. Act like I'm going to put my money with you. Oh, man. Y'all got kids? Anybody else got kids? Anybody got kids in there? Yeah, we're kids. We're going to shit on our kids for a little bit or poop on them. We're not supposed to cuss and everything. Doo-doo on our kids. I have 2 kids in college. I got my oldest daughter's in college. She's doing pretty well. I mean, she hates me because I divorced her mom. I was like, listen, just move to South Florida. There's a lot of strip clubs down here. You know what I mean? You got daddy issues. Here we go. I think her come out to father figure, you know? And she plays softball in college. She's a college athlete. Give it up for that. That's pretty cool, right? Pretty fun, right? Yeah. She didn't walk off home run. She just got engaged. I know. To a man. I know you're all thinking the same thing. You know what I mean? I wonder if she's gay. Her boyfriend's pretty gay, though. I'll tell you that. It's just a little bit gay. He's too tall. That's all I'm saying about him. He's too tall. He's 6'11", like 120 pounds, and he's got braces. And he's got a weird tattoo. It's a lot going on, man. I feel like he needs to go out into the woods and grow up. He's just like a string bean that never stops. It's like his arms almost touch the ground. He's like that thing you see when you're trying to buy a car, you know, that big wiggly thing. That's what he looks like. But with braces. It's incredible. The air thing, yeah. You saw that white guy air thing. It wasn't a lot. Wasn't a lot going on there. But she's pretty fun. Now I got a son. I got one son. You got any kid? You got a son? I got a son. He is next level. He is unbelievable. But that's how I know that. I say this whole thing about it's over. That's how you know that we're done. The apocalypse is on its way, right? We're here. It's coming pretty soon. I mean, I'll take cover in one of the American Legion buildings, but feels like a bunker. But feels like I can come in here and be safe for a while. But this is how you know it's over. Like my son, he'll call me up and he'll just text me because that's how they talk now. You know, they don't know how to use their words anymore. They just text. And he's like, I need $40. I was like, for what? He just ordered a banana split on DoorDash. I'm like, hey man, you can't. What are you doing? First of all, I didn't know we were still eating banana splits. I didn't know we were doing that. I thought we got rid of those when we got rid of the different colored water fountains. I thought they were out. I didn't think we were still using them. And I was like, well, what are you doing, man? He was like, I'm watching videos on YouTube on how to survive in the woods. That's what he was doing. Watching TV on how to live in the woods. I got to tell you something. If you're watching videos on how to survive in the woods, you're probably not going to be able to survive in the woods. You know what I mean? That's you ain't getting out there doing that. You going to get out there and live in the woods and strike a match and make a damn fire and kill a squirrel and eat it? Get out of here. Y'all just talking about eating damn collard greens with ham hock in it a few minutes ago. Y'all go with that one meal, man. We're like, oh my God. Oh my God. Take me to McDonald's. Somebody make me something to eat. We can't do that. We could not survive in the woods out here, man. It's over. We get it. If something goes awry, it's not going to be good. Be eating people's children. That'd be crazy. But I don't want him to survive. He knows he can't do it. He thinks he can. My son knows. He's like, I can do it, Dad. I'm like, he called me the other day. I was like, dude, we had to come find you in Walmart the other day. You got lost in Walmart. You went to the bathroom. We had to come find you. You're over there in the yarn section. Which, by the way, why are they still selling yarn at Walmart? Who's using that? Who's using that? Who's making quilts still? We're still making quilts. You can buy a quilt at Walmart for $6.99. Why the hell are you making one? Walmart's crazy. You walk out of there and you want to kill somebody. I don't know what's going on with Walmart, man. They want me to hate everybody when I leave. I'm like, I'm walking in here just to get some Q-tips. I leave going to be a serial killer. Oh, they always want to check your bags now, too? What's that guy doing? You don't even work here. What the hell? Speaking Haitian to me. One time I asked this lady that worked there, I said, can you tell me where the rubbing alcohol is? And she didn't know any English. So she just got on her phone and she turned it around and it was a Michelob Ultra. I said, hey, what do you take me as anyway? Michelob Ultra? That's terrible. I don't go to Walmart anymore, man. Just for the record, by the way, you should not be able to buy roast beef and get your oil changed at the same place. You shouldn't be able to do that. It's weird. Okay, can we just all agree that I don't need to also be able to buy a lawn set and a lawn mower and go buy everything, a frozen pizza on the way out, get my pharmaceuticals and buy some candles? It's fucking crazy in there. I mean, you could go get an air gun and start shooting iguanas. They got it all at Walmart, man. They got everything. Unbelievable. Wally World's what we call it. Yeah, you go to Target. All you bougie people go to Target. Act like it's better than Walmart. It's the same bullshit, just a different color. It's the same shit. They're like, oh, we sell all natural shit. Now you go to Walmart, everything's all caged up. You got to go get an assistant who doesn't fucking speak English. Sorry for the language. Jeez. Oh, man. That was a lot. I started going to the gym, though. You guys go to the gym at all? Anybody do that?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Right? Nothing in the gym makes you, going to the gym makes you feel like going to Walmart. There's nothing, like you go in there, you're like, I guess I got to do this. Nobody wants to be in there. Nobody's skipping into the gym. Nobody's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. Look at this place. It's amazing in here. I get to do these movements on my body. Can you imagine taking our forefathers into these gyms? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? They'd be like, what do y'all do? We got to use weights every day so we don't turn into potatoes. Why do y'all have to do it? Because we watch videos all day of how to survive in the woods. We got diabetes now. We don't know what to do. They're feeding us all this fucking poison out here. Oh, I saw a guy brushing his teeth at the gym. I got to tell you, that throws me off. I see a stranger brushing their teeth. I'm like, what are you doing? Am I invading your privacy right now? It feels weird. I don't want to see that. It's like, calm down, by the way. What's going on with that thing? You're really getting after it. Adding toothpaste and stuff, man. It's weird. Oh, you ever see somebody at the gym that you know? That's always a weird thing, right? You're like, oh. Like when it's like when you're in kindergarten or see somebody that they know for the first time, you see somebody from your church at the gym without their shirt on. Now you have to talk to your buddy with no shirt. You're like, what's up, Paul? How you doing? Why do you got nipples? I got nipples too, Paul. Why do you got nipples? This is weird. You been working out, Paul? Me too. How about that? We're both at the gym. My buddy Paul came out. I saw Paul at the gym the other day. And for some reason, I was walking into the gym and he was walking out of the shower. I don't know why this happened, but we made eye contact. Strange, I know. And when we did, his towel fell to the ground. Honest to God, it happened. And before I could even say a dang word, he said, hey man, what's going on? I'm Asian. That's what he said. He said, I'm Asian. I don't know what that meant, but I think we know. He wasn't doing well down there, I'll tell you that. There's not a lot going on. I didn't mean to look either. I did not mean to look. But I'm not friends with Paul anymore. I can't be friends with him, you know. It's like seeing one of your buddies at Walmart. I can't be friends with you after I see what's in your buggy. I just can't do it. I'm like, oh, you got a T-bone steak and some motor oil? Okay. We're gonna have a bunch of girlfriends, some tampons? Is that what we're doing now? Oh, it's weird out here, man. What else did I write down for tonight? I live close enough to the beach that I never go to the beach. You know what I mean? I never go, and every time I go there, I go, man, I wish I came here more. You know? And then I just look around and go, God, we're not doing good as a country, you know? You go to Walmart, you're like, all right, we're doing not that great, you know? But I'm in Walmart, so I get it. You know, I'm one of those people. And you go to the beach, you're like, wow, we're not doing good. You know? There's always like a couple of guys there, it's always, I don't know what they think, there's just some athletic ability that they all of a sudden, they want to go throw a frisbee at the beach. What's going on with that? I have a pretty nice neighborhood. I never see dudes out there in the yard throwing frisbee. You know what I mean? They're like just out there and just, come on, man. Come on. And just throwing a frisbee, what does that do? I'm just throwing it at your feet so you can go pick it up. You're not catching a frisbee. Who's caught a frisbee in the last 5 years? Nobody. You ever seen one? They're just throwing it out the dang ocean. It's weird, man. All of a sudden, these white guys are just athletic, have this athletic ability when they get to the beach. They got a dang football out there. You didn't throw a football in 25 years. All of a sudden, you go to the beach with one. We're going to play toss today, boys. I don't understand the beach, man. It's weird out there. I'll say this, that's just a question of curiosity that I had one time when I was at the beach. I don't understand why black guys wear socks at the beach. I don't know what's going on with that. I get it now. I didn't know the first time, but I know now. I know. So now I wear socks at the beach. Feels pretty good. I like the way it feels. I will say that the only time that I believe that it's acceptable for a straight man to act homosexual is when he jumps into a cold swimming pool. You know what I mean? You get a pass on that one. Like, woo, it's cold in here. Damn, boy. Oh, it's cold. Oh, shit, man. I had my girlfriend's hilarious. She's the best, you know? She has to put up with me. Right? She's the best. And but she says a lot of weird things to me. She'll say stuff like, I'll be like, I had a great day today. And she'll say, as did I. I'm like, what? All of a sudden now you're just gonna start talking in weird, like, what are you doing? As did I. I loved last night, as did I. All right. Last night was beautiful. I said that to her one time, and she's like, it was. It was beautiful. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this girl, man. She's crazy. Like, we'll just be laying on the couch and she'll be cuddling me, you know, because I have to do that. It's the worst, but whatever. We have to cuddle. And she cuddles me. And then she just says, I love you so. And, you know, I need you to finish that. I could have a lot going on, you know what I mean? We could have a lot. And what that's going on. She just stops it there. I'm like, she's great though. She's fun. She'll say a thing like, y'all know when you go to McDonald's and you get the 2 pieces of bread. What's in the middle of that bread? What's it called though? What's the meat called? Hamburger. Hamburger. My girlfriend will say, you want to go get some hamburger? She just leave the ER off. It's too much. It's too hard to say the word hamburger. Takes too much time. Oh man, y'all believe in the space station that we're doing that? We do rescue those people. Y'all believe that, don't you? Huh? You believe that? They're up in space. I just transitioned hard. Hard. We're taking a hard left. We're about to close this thing out. Y'all ever been to space? You know, y'all saw the people that got rescued in space, right? They just rescued these people up in space. Y'all believe it? Y'all believe it'll happen, right? These guys were rescued in khakis. They had khaki shorts on. Did you see that? They had khaki shorts on and khaki britches on up in space. I didn't know you could do that in space. You can wear whatever up there? I thought there was like, you had to wear stuff. I thought there was like masks and stuff. There was no oxygen up there. I didn't know you could just free willy up there. It was like you're just floating around. I don't know. I'm pretty suspect because Elon Musk is wanting us to go to Mars. Right? I'm like, hey, dude, there's no oxygen up there. I like it down here pretty good. Pretty fun down here. You know? It's crazy how times have just gone so quickly with our lives, right? Like everything goes fast. Like I'll tell you like a little example. In 1908, we invented the airplane. It flew just a little bit, right? It went from like me to that bar as far as it flew. 30 years later, we strapped a fucking an atom bomb, and we dropped it on a thing. We figured out navigation in less than 25 years in America. I mean, pretty insane what we've been doing, right? You fast forward this thing to today. I'm going to pay $89 to go across the country, right, on an airline jet. $89 on JetBlue. But I'm going to bitch about paying for peanuts. You know? Our grandparents' parents used to walk all the way across this place, right? Like we got 40 acres and a mule. You know what I mean? You remember that? That was a real thing. That was a real thing. And you could walk across and you might not survive. You might have had to eat one of your children. And we're over here ordering Grubhub on the way home. We're like, I could use a banana split right now. Oh, all right, man. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much. Give it up for your host, Big Mouth. Make some noise, man.